Greetings out there in video land. My name is Paul Snipchak. I occasionally go by the handle of Paulzuzu. This is my first vlog ever, so I thought I'd just go ahead and dive right in, share some ideas and thoughts and things like that I have with you. Probably mess up a whole bunch, but I guess that's to be expected. And then you'll see me looking down like this a lot, because there I am, right on my own screen. So let's just go ahead and get started. I wanted to do this by way of introduction. I've actually wanted to do vlogs now for a little while, because what's more easy than just sitting here talking to people, but have always been a little reticent to do it, but decided to go ahead and do it after the ever so gentle prodding of my wife and some other friends. So things that I'm interested in talking about are going to be art, literature, music, and maths and sciences. Now, let me just caveat that by saying that I am in no way an expert on math and science. It is something that I am just endlessly fascinated by. I also tinker with electronics, play around with Arduino and Raspberry Pi, and do little things like that. So you may see some of that on here. Who knows? I don't know. But I thought first what I would do is go ahead and talk to you a little bit about the kind of art that I do, because why not? So I actually have a few little things here. See if I can grab them without everything falling off the floor. Normally I also wear glasses, right here, but huge glare on the lenses, so took them off. You know, I've got this prodigious forehead too, so wanted to make sure the glasses didn't obscure that at all, because it's awesome. So here's the kind of art that I do, and I hope you can hear me okay. My first vlog, so I'm not really sure what a good sound level is. I guess it'll get better as I go. And I don't know exactly how well you're going to be able to see these things either, but I'll do my best to make sure that you can see them. Let me see if I can find a place on my very messy desk here to set these down. So the kind of stuff that I draw, for the most part, is very kind of classically horror-based. Horror-based. And that's the kind of stuff that always moved me. I was always very inspired by the Universal monsters, and really inspired by Hammer, the Hammer film canon, and also you know, the older woodcuts and things of that nature, poems of Edgar Allan Poe, and I read lots of H.P. Lovecraft, and so my art is kind of on the dark side, although I like to think I'm a pretty jolly person. But here's a piece that I did just recently. And again, let me see if I can get it into, let you get a look at it. Okay. Again, trying to find a place to put everything. This was a piece that I did several years ago, and it was for a Halloween greeting card that my wife and I sent out to people. We would just put in our own text up here. Suddenly everything is very blue. Okay. This is another little thing I did to be kind of a calling card, or maybe a book plate or something to that effect. Also done several years ago. Trying to make sure I can get it all on the screen. It's kind of hard to orient these things as you're looking at it. Here's something I did for a friend of mine. She asked me to design a tattoo for her. My style doesn't really lend itself well to tattoo, because I do a lot of hatching and cross-hatching, and that would just be murder in a tattoo sort of studio. But I went ahead and did it anyway, because why not? You can also see this currently on my Twitter, as my Twitter background. And finally, this was actually, I started this as the illustration for my wedding to my marriage to my beautiful wife, who's sitting right over here, just out of camera shot. And I didn't get it finished in time. but we ended up using it as an anniversary announcement. And you can also see this as if you visit me on Facebook, you can see this as my kind of header background image. So, once again, these are on white paper, but because of the light bounce off the monitor and color shift and everything like that, they come out looking very blue. It doesn't white balance very well. So there you go. That's a little bit of the stuff that I like to do. Very interested, like I said, you'll probably hear me talk about science and technology as much as you'll hear me talk about horror movies and art and anything like that. Because I'm just very fascinated by that. I'm very, very eclectic that way. Um, so I guess that's really all I have for you right now. This is my first vlog of hopefully at least several, if not many. Um, So I hope you enjoy it. If you do enjoy it, please subscribe because I will be showing up periodically to talk to you about more stuff. Uh, the things that I'm learning about, things that I'm studying. I am an avowed autodidact, and I love to learn new things. So I am constantly studying, constantly trying to find new things to learn and new things to experience, and just new paths to take. So thank you very much for tuning in, and I hope you enjoy your life out there in Videoland.